right, the best of Malaysia going up against the best of Philippines as we go into the draft right now. Kaja, as well. Ooh, what do you think about these bans?
Well, it's kind of general, quite a bit. I'm surprised that they did not ban off Kufra, despite his second ability, which is bouncy ball, kind of a bit buggish in terms of it actually disperses more damage than it intended to be. So I'm not sure it's going to be the first choice or not, but never mind. I spoke too soon as Kufra has been picked for Bren Esports together with the Chow.
All right, let's talk about the Chow here. His presence inside the Filipino team of Bren, I think is going to do wonders for them, mainly because of the early game advantages that they have. Now that Woodmass is also an option for people to play around with goal funneling, I think that the mid lane is just going to be as important as ever.
Yes, correct. That's it. Bind the Hound. So Akai has been locked in here, but B1 Akai has been quite popular, and wow, quite a very beefy front line here after that Esmeralda pick with the Grog. This is gonna be a hard thing for Bren to actually go to the front of Boss Pushers in the fight.
What I like about what Boss Pusher is doing actually right now is that B1 and Kiddo are going with the Akai and Grok, which I think is going to be good. They have a lot of roaming potential as well as tankiness. Good spread of damage. I mean, it's not like a marksman damage DPS over time or like one of those assassin burst kind of damage, but he does have a certain amount of damage that Kiddo and B1 is able to throw out. With Kaiser playing the Esmeralda, playing out, being able to throw out shields here and there, being a very beefy frontliner as well, I think that's going to be great. But they've got to be careful though, UG and Hayes, if they scale well on the Kufra and the carry, respectively, is going to be hard because when you have someone like Hayes that's able to throw in the speedy light wheel and it does a percentage of health damage as well once you hit the mark, it's just going to be a tank shredder. But provided that they get the items.
Yes, correct. Now we are on the second phase of the picks and ban. You can see that the ban has been done, which is Thomas together with Leomot. And the Franco pick will be very beneficial here in terms of outpositioning the enemy team, catching anything that is off guard. As you, you didn't know? Franco has actually become more popular nowadays.
I agree that Franco has become a little bit more popular, but I think that there are other heroes that do its job better. Like maybe like a Minotaur or something which has an AoE stun. Even though people are saying, like me and Karakuri were talking about it when we were on the break, that there is a lot of suppress. I think one of the longest suppress belongs to Franco, as well as the longest range pull, right? The longest range hook. But the problem with that particular playstyle is that it only benefits if you're able to land on the target and it's single target. So that's the problem that I feel that Franco players are going to be facing, even though that Franco is a lot more relevant in this current meta with how the meta has been shifting a bit. I do like it, but at the same time, I've always thought that there'll always be a little bit more value into like a Minotaur or a Grok that's able to deny or able to basically set up a really good fight, considering that fights right now are very, very burst heavy.
Yes, that's correct. But having a Franco that can actually outposition at least one enemy team, if they were to approach doing a team fight, or maybe do some pickups to anybody that is roaming around, which would actually give a lot of benefits for the team. They can change to 4v5 in terms of team fight, and also by catching up one, they can again pushing the envelope into a 4v5 in a fight instead. And before we start casting, I would like to have some message to our Filipino viewers here on the live stream. I'm sorry if my Tagalog is kind of rusty, but inasahan namin na ang lahat ay magtatamasa ang mga laro ngayon.
Very matalino.
Thank you.
Matalino means very smart. I love it. I love the fact that we're... Oh, but it seems that it's going to be a first blood there going over to Bren Esports. As you spoke in Tagalog, it seems that Bren Esports was like, we hear your message, bro. We're going to get a kill for you.
Yeah, that is correct. 1-0 first start. Good start here for Bren Esports. But he is running very low. Not yet on level 2. Possibly he is bringing in that wooden mask to give full experience as well as goal towards his carry that is being played here by Rebo. And meanwhile, Kaiser and Kiddo, this is going to be a very awkward mid lane, as it's going to be Esmeralda and Grok. In terms of output damage, mid lane composition is more favorable towards the carry and Franco. But now Kiddo tries to go for it. Nice guidance better. Can we go back here on towards bottom lane? but apparently they actually dispersed away from the fight, judging from the minimap, and it looks like the carry will be okay. Mid lane flicker has been used by the Cho to actually run away. Then thank goodness, because 4 men were approaching to him just now.
Abyssal Arrow didn't hit the spot there for Lexia. If not, it would have been good. Gladys Berry there going down. Hayes now taking a little bit of damage as he's trying to get through. But considering that he is very tanky and beefy, we'll be able to regen that pretty well. Oh, beautiful pull there coming in from the side of Bren Esports. As you said it right. Hayes was able to take it down, but Coco gets shut down, gets sacrificed in the process. 1-for-1 exchange there coming in from the side of Boss Pusher. Boss Pusher right now trying its best to get back into the game. Let's talk a little bit about damage, Apple. Let's talk a little bit about how damage is being spread across these teams. For Bren Esports, Coco can go a very good damage way.
Correct.
Or it can go for the
It's an assassin Chow.
It's an assassin Chow, so that's going to be a good thing for EJ on the Kufra. But before that, though, B1 now getting into the middle of the fight here.
Oh my god, no, he's being chased here by 5 man. Nice pull there by the Franco. B1 goes up, Kadita gets the kill. Now going off to the back, flanked up here by that Grog. Grog tries to go to the back, but he was flying. And another one, double kill onto the Selena. Kaiser's now left alone, but Bren Esports say, hey, we already have 2 kills. We don't want to get greedy. Let's go for the next objective. Let's go for the turtle.
Bren Esports knew that they could stun Boss Pusher for 10 years. So Bren Esports took a lot of advantage there. Not only with the hook, but also with the brutal massacre that came in with that haze right there. Beautiful stuff.
My goodness. They put the E in team Bren Esports.
Yes, I mean they do. There is no I in team, and Bren Esports just shows that they are working as a unit. Boss Pusher though
goes for the kill for the carry, but he will sacrifice himself in bottom lane. That will be a 1-on-1 trade here by the Kadita and Kufra. Kufra tries to rotate towards mid lane. Kaiser is actually getting ready to actually catch that Kufra. However, EJ I think did not actually go for the full rotation towards mid. He is now being chased by Kido, but that spin does not actually hit. Meanwhile, Kufra jumping on towards Lexia. Lexia running very low. Bouncy ball. Half in the HP out. Nice. He stuns that Selena. But EJ, overextended, will be left alone to die. And the kill goes to Kaiser.
Even though the kill goes over towards Boss Pusher, they will be able to actually nip their losses in the bud. Coming in from the side of Bren Esports, there's still about 3,000 gold advantage for Boss. For Bren Esports. But you see that Kido right now in a lot of trouble.
Oh, nice.
Good, beautiful knockdown there. A knock up, coming in from the Chow. Kaiser now is going to be the second victim in this fight, but the shields are coming in good. The Lapu Lapu throws out the blade.
Oh, nice!
Oh, one more again! Coco now just walks away like a boss.
I almost got that pull. Nice G Kundo timing there by the Coco, and Zaraki with that minor mistake went into the Chow while he was finishing up the G Kundo. Luckily, he did not actually become the victim of that particular play as well. And Ribo, nice dash to the back as Kido was going for that wild charge.
Now let's talk a little bit about what we were talking about before we came to Singapore. We studied quite a bit on this particular patch. We did see that it was going to be meta changing. We're going to see a lot of S tier heroes drop down to A tier. Zaraki.
Lapu tries to go for the stun, but Coco can simply shumpo away, gaining the immunity. Meanwhile, on bottom side, it looks like Bren was going for the first turret here. EJ going in, but maybe there's a slight timing over the ulti, but never mind. First turret goes to the Filipino team here on the bottom side. Kido has been pulling by Hayes, but that is just a tickle by the pickle.
The tickle by the pickle is definitely something that we all big Rick and Morty fans would enjoy. But anyway, coming in here, there goes the suppressed by Hayes. Yuji now comes in. Rebo as well, taking out the DPS, trying to go down for the count. And it's going to be a Boss Pusher that gets sacrificed at Kido. Not in a good spot. 0-4-1.
Yeah, that is coming from the Grok here. 9-3 in the overall scoreboard, and you can just see Kerry just got that turtle, and another kill pick up here by Bren Esports. This time is by the Karita. Kaiser has to run away with that Esmeralda. That's the thing about Esmeralda is that with the recent nerf, she is very weak. Despite people saying, yeah, the damage output is still good, but bro, that's the reason why she is in the tank role. She is meant to tank.
Exactly. And I think we were talking about how she was nerfed in terms of the shield.
Very badly,
from
man.
100% to 50%.
50%.
I mean, that's a huge...
Oh, no, B1 pulled in back here by the Franco. The kill goes to Kadita again. Kufra wants to jump in, gets the Lapu-Lapu. Push to match to the back, to that Guardian's barrier. What they was set up by the Grok. Oh my gosh, the Massacre has come in. Face tries to go for another one. Lexia almost got caught on the side. But Coco with the way of the dragon. They're onto Esmeralda. That's a minor mistake, but it's fine. Rebo tries to cover it up. Kaiser running very low. He has the slow by the carry, by the pull on the Franco. Oh my god, Hayes misses the opportunity. Coco tries to go for another one, but they opt to go for the second tower on mid lane, and that will be the 4th turret, maybe. I'm not sure yet. We want trying to go to front, but Coco just shoot bows to the back, and everybody calm down.
All right, everybody calms down now as the action slows down a little bit. We do see Bren Esports right now giving as much pressure as they can towards Boss Pusher, and we do see Boss Pusher playing reactive rather than proactive, and this is not the way Boss Pusher should be playing. They should be forcing some plays here, but there goes another suppress there, a suppress of 10 years, right onto the knockup, one by one, another killing spree, and we do see that coming into Rebo, 5-1-5 with a lot of gold going into him, and this is going to be helping him in terms of his DPS.
Look, actually Rebo does not need the Karita. All the damage was put out by the carry alone. Karita was like just auto-attacking, man. He did not actually hit the skills. And as you can see just now, from the fight of Rebo on towards, who was the Lapu-Lapu? Zaraki. It's for sure a Bren Esports game. I'm not saying because I'm biased to this team, because the facts is here.
The facts is there.
In front of your screen. Right now you can see that Bren Esports is brave enough to get that lot, despite Boss Pusher having a lot of their members still alive.
B1 is in a bad spot here. Right there, EJ goes in with the stun, goes in for the charge, and Lord has been taken away. The DPS is way too high coming in from the side of Bren Esports, as well as how they chain their CC one after the other.
Oh, B1, no!
Kaiser jumps in, and this is going to be a problem for Kaiser. Right into the pull. Kiddo now trying his best, but Kiddo gets taken down. Unstoppable coming in from the side of Bren Esports.
Dude, Boss Pusher, where was your backup? Your 2 tanks was right in front. Lapu-Lapu was far behind. Esmeralda just left the CB1, jumped up for a while, but has to run away because he was out of position. And Selena was not even at the scene. This is not looking good here for Boss pushing our best of 2. Bren Esports is looking for the closer right here.
They're looking for the closer right here. Potential for Boss Pusher now to come in
and
try to turn it around, but no, it's not going to be enough as the monster kill goes over to them, and one by one they're going to go down for the count. The DPS is way too good coming in from the side of Bren Esports, as we do see Lexia now throwing out that abyssal arrow, not hitting anything but air.
Oh, nice! By Hayes, catching the B1, but B1 escapes with the Hurricane Dance. But Kufra looks like he's ready to jump in. He's waiting, but has to cancel the skill. But the push is coming in from both sides here, mid and bottom side. Guardian's better, actually delaying the push, but Coco looks very keen to find a kill. Tries to go for Kido, but there's no minions to actually go in. So now Bren Esports is preparing for a next fight.
This is going to be crazy here coming in from Bren Esports now. Hayes looking for the right angle to pull onto B1, Lexia or Zaraki. I think he should be in line here to get B1 because B1 doesn't have the Hurricane Dance. So that's going to be very important. Coco right now just proxying over to the top side here.
Dude, the guy just standing there, man.
He's just standing there, just like, hey, I'm chilling out here. But oh, look at that. There goes a beautiful knockup.
Nice.
Right into 3, right into 2. There goes the spin to it. There goes the ball. They're coming in from EJ. As the backup comes down, the Guardian barrier is not going to do anything but just slow down their escape. But it's not going to be enough as Bren Esports right now pressuring over to the top side on Coco here. Got to be careful. Way of the Dragon is up, excuse me, for the side of the Chow here for Coco. Coco right now trying to get in. Kaiser there trying his best.
Going in.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
B1 is going to be the focus here from the side of the carry, but it's not going to be enough here as look at that. They're just pushing out.
Here's the last push here by Bren Esports. All the minions has entered into the base. And Kufra goes in straight away. Then the 3 knockup. Everybody has been knocked up. Your B1 will be left alone. Selena is actually running. Alexia is in the base. And looks like, ladies and gentlemen, for the first round in BO through Boss Pusher and Bren Esports is gonna go to the Filipino team.
Filipino team showing their Matalino-ness in this game right now. Bren Esports just showing